We're at the Mercy Corps World Headquarters on 45 Southwest Ankeny in downtown Portland. Today, Mercy Corps, worldwide team of 4,500 professionals, is improving the lives of millions of people in 41 countries. Their motto is turn crisis into opportunity. So glad you're with us on Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Ken Ackerman. If you earn minimum wage in Oregon, you'd have to work 80 hours a week just to afford a typical apartment. And that's not even including the utilities. Well, a local nonprofit is making it easier for families to find homes. Please welcome Martha McLennan, Executive Director of Northwest Housing Alternatives. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
Tell me exactly the services that Northwest Housing Alternatives provides.
So our mission is to create opportunity through housing. We really believe that housing is such a fundamental building block of people's lives that they need that before they're going to be able to succeed in life in other ways, in jobs, in school, whatever that might be. So we provide affordable housing options. We have homes for over 2,500 people statewide, safe, affordable place to call home every night. That could be in an apartment community, it could be in a special needs housing kinds of project, but that's for families, for seniors, and for people with special needs.
So Northwest Housing Alternatives buys these buildings, multifamily buildings, homes, and you rent them back at a price that's affordable.
Exactly. We also build new projects as well.
And how many people around the state would be using one of your homes or one of your facilities at any given time?
So we have 1,600 units statewide, and that's 2,500 people every night.
And what is the average rent for a two-bedroom apartment? I said you'd have to work 80 hours a week. I don't do the math quickly enough.
That's over $700 a month.
Okay.
Our units save Oregonians more than $3 million every year in rent that they would have had to pay if they were renting just market rate apartments.
So how can people in the community help out as well?
Well, we rely on a lot of partnerships. We partner with government. We also partner with the community. We're looking for donations of all different kinds, volunteers, different kinds of support.
Give us a state of how things are in Oregon. You said in every single school district you'll find homeless?
So we provide services in Clackamas County for folks who are homeless, and every school district in Clackamas County does have homeless children. In Clackamas County, most of homelessness is families with children, and many of them are doubled up or couch surfing.
Now, in the last 4 or 5 years, you've seen this climb incrementally, I would imagine.
We have 65% increase in the number of homeless kids in Clackamas County in just the last 4 years. So we operate the Annie Ross House, which is a shelter for families with kids in the county. We also operate the Home Base program, which works to provide eviction prevention services, basically stopping homelessness before it begins. Now,
some of the Northwest Housing Alternative success stories, what can you share with us?
So let me tell you a story about Jessica. So Jessica, with her disabled mom, 2 kids and 1 on the way, lost her apartment because it was sold, lost work because her hours were cut back, tried to make do staying in motels for a little while, but eventually the money ran out. She came to our shelter, then moved into transitional housing that we had, and then eventually into a permanent apartment where she still lives today. She's now gone back to school. She's just about to get her associate's degree and is looking to get some further education, would like to be a social worker.
So you also have transitional housing and housing in Clackamas County for the homeless.
Sure.
Besides providing shelter, do you also have residential services?
We do. We have resident service coordinators who try to link residents to the mainstream services in the community that they might need or might be eligible for. So at a senior property, that might be health services, food, recreation programs, different kinds of activities to keep them active and independent.
All right, Martha McLennan, thank you very much for joining us on Comcast Newsmakers. Also, I want to tell you folks that Mercy Corps, this action center right here, is open to the public. It is interactive. Bring the kids, they'll love it, they'll see what's going on and be a little more educated as to what's happening globally. So glad you joined us right here on Comcast Newsmakers from the Mercy Corps World Headquarters. I'm Ken Ackerman. For the crew here, make it a great day, everyone.